I left my soul on State Road, yo, we are not the same.
Hey yo, welcome to the Stay Road Show. Sorry I've been MIA for a while, man, but I'm back. So today I want to get into the story that I never wanted to tell. You know, it's pretty embarrassing, but it's the most played I ever got on the street. But before I do that, if you enjoy the content I'm pushing out, please hit the subscribe button. Also, channel memberships are up. You see something you would enjoy? Join the family. Now let's ride on this. Now, back in the day, I'd say this was around 2003, 2004. My mom had a friend, and I could tell right off the bat she had a thing for me, right? She came over to the house. I stopped by my mom's house, and she's like, "Oh, I got some, tree. You want to smoke?" I was like, "Yeah, fuck it." So we went out to her car. We're smoking, and I could feel the whole situation turning towards, she's trying to get it in, and I'm in no way for it. This chick was the definition of busted. Like, she had a fake eye that she would never wear, so you would only see the socket. Like, she got her eye missing because she was always trying to fight. She was a butch, Butchie Butcherson, just wasn't my type at all, right? So I get uncomfortable in the car and this and that. So I set my alarm with the same ringtone I have for 5 minutes. The ringtone goes off. I pick up the phone. Hello? Oh shit, really? All right, cool. I'll be there in a couple minutes. So I make up an excuse to break out. I gotta meet my friend. So I roll out. She's like, "You're leaving? You're leaving?" You could tell she was disappointed. She was butthurt. I was like, "Yeah, man, I gotta go. I've been waiting on something that finally came through." "Well, what is it?" "I ain't gonna get into all that, but I'll catch you later." You know what I mean? Take care. So every time this chick used to go by my mom's house, it was just uncomfortable. The chick was, all over me. And I'm not saying that in no kind of way, I'm all that or whatever, but she just was. And I wanted no parts, like I said. She was a psychotic chick, man. She was always threatening people like crazy. "I'll blow your house up. I'll do this. I'll do that. Blah, 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 blah." I could see why she lost an eye. So, look, time goes past, and a good amount of time goes past. So I get out of jail, and I decide, man, fuck all this Kensington shit. I'm out of here. Right? My girl's from Connecticut. I'll tell the story on how I met my girl in another video. But my girl's from Connecticut. She's up there because we had little problems and this and that, but we reconciled over the phone. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going up to Connecticut. Get away from this madness. Get away from this bullshit. I'm out of here. So I get up there. I hustle a little bit. I take about $2,500 with me. I'm up there I'm helping her mom pay rent, as you should when you go to somebody's house, because she was staying with her mom. So I was staying with her mom. Me and her mom got real cool, this and that. Stay tuned for how that fell apart. So anyway, a couple months go by, and I get a text. Matter of fact, I get a text. She said, "I need you to call me right away." And it was this chick, Annie. And I'm like, "The fuck is she texting me for?" So fuck it. She said, it sounded urgent enough, so I call her. I'm like, "What's up?" "Yo, man, your mom is in deep trouble." "What the fuck you mean my mom's in deep trouble?" Now, backstory, my mom would not leave Philly under any circumstances. She would not leave Kensington. She would not leave Philly. She was getting high, but it wasn't nothing crazy. She was first in the pills, and then she would dibble-dabble into the other shit, which I was against, but I had my own problems at the time, so I was in no position to do an intervention on my mom. So anyway, I'm in Connecticut. I get this text. I give her a call. Your mom's in trouble." "What do you mean your mom's in trouble?" Now, she mentions the name of a dude that I know, is a dealer. "Oh, she's in such and such's house." I don't want to say his name because, it got squashed. So, she's in such and such's house, and he's not letting her leave until she pays him the money that she owes him. I'm like, "What?" "Yeah, basically he's keeping your mom hostage in the house." "Oh no." So I flip. I'm flipping up in Connecticut. So I call a couple of my boys, this and that. Yo, look for such and such. If you seen such and such, if you see such and such, let me know. And then, you know what I mean, like, we'll come up with what to do. So nobody's seen them, this and that. So I'm going out of my fucking mind. My mom, like, is being held hostage. You know, it's just, you know, a bad situation. I mean, imagine your mom being held hostage if she was in that lane, if she was in that lifestyle, like, with a drug dealer, like, in a trap house, not letting her leave. Who, God knows what's happening to her. So I'm bugging. I'm calling everybody I know around the neighborhood. Yo, you see such and such? Did you see my mom? They're all like, no, which is making it worse for me. So I'm like in contact with her. Yo, man, like, have you got in touch with dude? You know what I mean? Because she had his number because she used to get shit off him. Yeah, I talked to him the other day. He said he'll call me back, this and that. He's real pissed about your mom owing him money. So I'm like, fuck. So at this point, the $2,500 has ran out. Like, I'm, you know, helping paying rent, plus buying shit that we need, this and that. I'm up there like 3 months, it ran out. So I'm like, fuck, man, I got to get back to Philly. Now, the way I got to Connecticut was a Peter Pan bus, Greyhound. So I got up there. I didn't have a car at the time. I was thinking about buying a car while I was up there with the $2,500, but other shit needed to, you know, be paid and all that. So I'm in contact with her, this and that, and I'm like, you know what? I'll be down in Philly today or tomorrow. So I'm broke, right? Now, this was a bad situation. You know, I just met my girl's mom. We got along great. She loved me. Like, she was like, oh, you're the best boyfriend Savannah's ever had. That's my girl's name. Best boyfriend Savannah's ever had. I really like you. I never liked any of them, but I really like you. So I'm dead broke. My mom's being held hostage. I knew where her mom kept her money. I needed to get there. So I took $100 from where her mom kept her money. I knew it was going to, you know, cause problems and have her mom, you know, think different of me and this and that. But in my head, my mom's life's on the line, right? Like, I will do anything. I will rob the Pope. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to go in there, to go down there and save my mom. So I do that, take $100, go down to Danbury, Connecticut, where the bus station is, and I get on the Peter Pan to New York, and then transfer, get on another bus, come to Philly. It's about a 6-hour trip. Now I'm texting this chick back and forth, have you heard anything? Have you heard from my mom? This and that. Nothing. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I swear to God, when I touch down and I find this dude, I'm ending this dude. Like, he's playing with my mom. It's like, nah, this ain't happening. Right? So I'm in contact with her while I'm on the Greyhound bus. So we finally get, you know, in Philly. I text her. I said, yo, I'm crossing the bridge. So immediately she calls me and she's like, where exactly are you at? I said, I'm crossing the bridge. You know, and the bridge, you cross the bridge, you make a left, you make a right, you're at the Greyhound station. And from there, I was going to jump on, I jumped on the L, which is the elevated train that goes through, you know, most of Philadelphia. So I'm on that L. I get off at K&A. For those who know, Kensington and Allegheny, that's where you see all the videos of people being zombified and shit like that. I get off there and I walk to her house. Now she knows I'm in town. I go over to her house. I ring the bell and I yell up. She looks out the window, and I swear it takes 10 minutes for her to come down. Now at this point, I'm racing. I'm like I want to know what's going on. I want to know where this dude hangs out now, because like I knew the dude, like, you know, fairly well, this and that, but I don't know his current hangout spot. I've been gone 3 months. So she looks out the window, and it takes her at least 10 minutes to come down. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm here for. You know my mom is in trouble, like, being held by this dude. What the fuck's taking so long? So I yell up again, and then she finally comes down. So I go up in her apartment, and I'm like, what's up? What have you found out? Oh, he's chilling on East Street. He got a place on East Street. I'm waiting for a friend of mine that's going to meet him to call me back to make sure he's there right now. All right, cool. So I called 2 friends of mine to get something because you don't fuck with my mom, man. You don't play no games with my mom. Like, when I see this dude, I'm ending this dude. So they're like, yeah, come through. So I'm on my way to go get them, plus and all three of us, as soon as we find out where this dude is, we're gonna go. So I walk out of her house, I cross the street. This is on Frankfurt Avenue, for those who know. Frankfurt and Allegheny. I'm walking down the street, I'm going to Amber Street. Shout out to Amber Street, man. Like, that was one of my blocks, man. I spent a lot of time on. Got a lot of love for all them dudes over there. But Amber and Ontario, shout out. So I'm on my way to Amber and Ontario. I get to the next street, which is Westmoreland, and I see a white van. Now, the Warren unit used to ride around in this them long ass white vans. I'll show a picture of it here. Long ass white vans with like 3 sets of windows. It's a 3-row van. So I get down the block, I see a van that looks like the Warren unit come. So I cross back over to where the cars are parked, and I'm trying to like crouch down. I'm 6'4". It's hard to crouch down behind cars. So anyway, they're coming this way, I'm walking that way. They cut across traffic, block traffic, and jump out on me. Get against the wall, get against the wall, get against the wall. Damn, what the fuck? What's going on? I know it's the Warren unit, so it's not the regular cops like trying to say that I did something. And I know I got a warrant. Of course, back then I've always had a warrant, like I told you in other videos. So they jump out on me. I'm like, what's going on? Like, fuck, you just pop up on me and this and that? They're like, nah, we didn't just pop up on you. And they got my sheet right there. This chick set me up with a whole story about my mom being in danger just to get me locked up because I wouldn't fuck with her. Man, how vindictive women can be, man. Like, they will go to any length to try to destroy you or do something to you just for the simple fact that you want nothing to do with them. So I always try to give you guys a moral, man. Like, don't even chill with somebody you're not interested in. You know what I'm saying? Especially if she's a psycho and off the rails like this one was. Because there's a good chance it's going to cause you some trouble. And it caused me a lot of trouble. I wind up having problems with my girl's mom because I took that money. She grew to understand, like, as time went on, time heals wounds. But, I would have never did that unless my mom was in trouble like that. I had to do something. I would have robbed the bank. That was just right there available, and I bounced. But yeah, man, she played me. That was the worst I ever got played on the street. So yeah, man, watch the people around you. If you get bad vibes from people, stay away from them. Don't have no contact with them. Because they can wind up coming back and fucking you. And not in a good way. But anyway, like the video if you like the video. Subscribe, become a member of the State Roadshow community. And until next time, this is Kenzo, State Roadshow. Remember, it's cuffing season. Don't give no bitches no fucking reason. I'm out. And of course, I gotta thank the family, Betsy Lou, Crybaby GBC, USMC 0311, Board, Lily, and Ash Chade. Thank you for being members. Love you guys. Thanks for sticking with me. Kenzo, out.